This Hispanic Heritage Award is big for me because it's a constant fight for me with like, yeah, I'm Latino, like I'm Afro-Latino, like it's this is who I am. It's like, oh man, I didn't know you was Puerto Rican. It's like, man, I'd have had a Puerto Rican flag on my hand since I was 19 years old. You know, this award is special for me in the sense that the Hispanic community get a chance to say, he's one of us. He's representing us as a people, us as a community, us as a whole. This is an honor to, you know, to my dad too, because his death allowed me to go on this journey of discovery. I knew my dad was Puerto Rican, my sisters, my aunties, and everybody was Puerto Rican. And then on this side that I was actually growing up with was Black. There was no, you're Black or you're Puerto Rican. Like, we are all one family. So that's how I grew up. I lost my dad when I was 2, 3. My dad been a part of the Young Lords for a long time, so he was a part of those groups that was constantly fighting for, you know, what's right for Puerto Rico. I was on the road of discovery for about 10 years on my Puerto Rican side while I was still going back to the island. I found what was our purpose. Like, well, what is my family purpose? What is my ancestors' purpose? It was always, they always gave back. They always was in the community. They always was the community. And it gives you, you know, a newfound energy to want to reunite kind of that family. So me having a better understanding of my roots changed a lot for me. It changed the way I thought about basketball. It changed the way I thought about sports. I'm big in community, so if I feel that energy from the community, like, I'm gonna embrace that. Denver was about reviving, getting the blood pumped back into that community. I wasn't ready to like go out there and like, oh, I'm about to win a national NBA title. Like, it was just like, nah, I want to put this powder blue uniform on and bring this new energy to Denver, and we gonna go win 40-some games, 50 games every year, and like, just let's revive this. New York was all business. It was more strategic, it was more intentional, and with that, your game become that. You're maturing as a player too, right? So you, at your peak, you know, you reaching your peak. After New York, OKC, it was just like, damn, I'm in OKC now. Okay, what's going on out here? The Houston situation just wasn't it. It just wasn't the right fit. And then Portland, I met Portland in a time of my life and my career where I felt like I needed Portland, and I felt like Portland needed me. Portland, I felt the home, I felt the community again in years 17, 18. Like, it's hard to do. Then LA was just like, we have an opportunity to go play with each other, man. Me and Bron is just, hey, we always wanted to do it. We always wanted to, you know, try to see if we can do it. We did it on the Olympics. Let's try it now. Sports was the only thing that kind of gave me and my community, like, it was like a stress reliever in a sense. Growing up, you saw the worst of the worst people, and you saw the best of the best people, and everybody in between, and you saw every level of personality in those environments. So I was one of those kids who was hoping somebody came back and did something in my neighborhood. So I'm there. I'm down on the ground in Puerto Rico. The people see me, like, we talk, and we have community events. Basketball courts is then, you know, I got almost 16 basketball courts in Puerto Rico, across Puerto Rico, and I'm putting the work in every single day to try to get those messages out there, to try to have better environments for, you know, for my fellow Puerto Ricans. So I got to thank, you know, my dad for, you know, allowing me to go on this journey and being a part of that community, because it's a special community. For people who on a journey of discovery, they're trying to find knowledge of self, like, just take your time, gather all the information that you can possibly gather, but sit down and take your time and put it together yourself. Don't be afraid to go on a journey, because we really got to know who we are. And if you don't go on your own personal journey to find out who you are, nobody else is truly going to tell you who you are.